Hello and welcome to another video. So after ogling them at the art store for years, I finally got Copic markers. So I used a combination of looking up recommended colors online and just picking the ones that I thought were pretty to build this beginning assortment. And this means that now I can do things like the 3 marker challenge. So that's what I'll be doing today. I'm going to take out the colorless blender and then put all of these into this handy pouch thingy, pick out 3 colors at random and then see what I can make from them. So let's see, let's pick the colors. Alright, so the bag of colors is ready. So let's pick out the first marker. And the first color is Neutral Gray 9. Okay, Neutral Gray 9. Let's hope I don't get all grays or slate. That would be difficult to work with. Okay, so let's mix up the colors, and the second color is R56 Current. Alright, and now for the third color. Horizon Green. BG34. Okay, so alright, no taking things back. Let's put these away and see what we can make from these. Okay, so with my sketching and inking supplies here, I'm going to thumbnail some ideas and then transfer them to some Copic paper, and then we'll use the markers. So I was thinking that maybe, so the color scheme is gray, red and green, which is kind of Christmassy, but it's June and I'm not much in for Christmas. I'm a much more Halloween kind of person. So I was thinking maybe we could have a zombie girl, a zombie goth girl. So let's see, I don't usually sketch on camera. There's this pressure for the sketch to be like beautiful, and my sketches are so messy and so rough, so I'm feeling a bit self-conscious about this. Let's see, so she's a goth girl. Let's not start with the eyes. I like starting with the nose, locating the nose in the middle of the face, and big eyes with eyeliner. Since the gray is quite dark, we could do that, or we could do it with line art as well. I'm not sure how to make her dead apart from the green skin though. So for hair, let's erase this. So bangs, blunt bangs are always kind of goth. Ear tails, maybe her hair could go up. A pencil in her hair, because she's the more casual kind of goth girl. Since she's dead, her face wouldn't have any blush. So that's kind of simple hair though. Let's put a little skull here. So for her outfit, let's see. So let's do a simple pose for the outfit, maybe a simple top. I don't have space for the whole body with these proportions. If the head is smaller, it fits. Ooh, maybe she could be chubby, a chubby zombie, eating a lot of brains. So she's got a bit of a tummy and wider hips. When I draw heavier people, I like to make some space for the stomach, like this. Make sure under the ribs and that it widens enough. Okay, so we've got a bit of arm chub, so that means she'd probably have a bit of a double chin like this, or a rounder face. Yeah, cute zombie girl. So as I said, a simple kind of maybe crop top, and just, I'm not very good at designing outfits. So this challenge is not just doing 3 markers, but also designing something on camera. That's a bit of a challenge as well, designing the character on the fly. Okay, so over that, a mesh top, because that's classic. It fits at the shoulders, so here, this, and go as the belt. She's happy. And maybe these trousers, maybe they're shorts. Oh, maybe they're like torn off for the graveyard chic. Yeah, something like that. And for shoes, I'll use my docs as reference or something, because we gotta have boots. I don't even know, I probably won't do a full body pose. Okay, so we got a few ideas for the character. Let's do a sketch on the paper. Right. So let's see, so it's not going to be a full body shot. It's gonna be maybe she's off center and her head is facing that way, but her body is facing this way. Kind of like doing those things. And maybe, okay, so the head connects this way, and a round nose, because I like those. And we've decided she's gonna be cute. I feel like I haven't got proper control of my hands. I haven't warmed up properly. Inking this is gonna be a pain with hands like this. Okay, so she could have jewelry. So we can't get the skull on the belt because it's not in the frame, but we can get a skull here. A couple of hoops here. Yeah, adding details when I don't have the full thing roughed out. Way to go, me. Stylized eyebrow. She has her necklace. Yeah, with of course the pendant. Doesn't seem really chubby like this. Can't see the full body. That's okay, I guess. Where do I put her hands? I guess they can be outside, like outside the frame. It's kind of a cop out, but I guess I can do that for this view. And the hair, do kind of one like this. It's a rolled up one here coming out of it. She's a bit messy because she's dead, but she does have decorations in her hair, and also a pencil because she's an artist. Hair bits, but eyeliner, she probably has eyelashes. Oh, and we said she'd have, maybe it's off the shoulder, the mesh top. This is going to be fun to line, especially with my hands kind of trembly. Yeah, okay, let's finish this and then line. Right, so now let's do the line art. So I'm using a Neopiko line 3 pigment marker from Delita. So these are supposed to be Copic proof, and so far so good, I have to say. Alright, inking's done. I've erased the pencil lines, added a few small lines in the hair for detail, and now it's time to grab the markers. So I'm going to use green for her skin and red for her lips and clothing, and the grey can work for her hair. Let's start with her skin. So the trick to getting an even flat color is to keep the edges wet, and for that you have to work fast, and it's not really easy, especially when you're just starting out like I am. And paradoxically, you also have to work slowly enough for the ink to flow from the marker into the paper, otherwise it doesn't really cover properly. So slowly enough for the ink, but fast enough so that it doesn't dry. So basically, smaller areas with lots of detail are easier to fill in flat, but then you have the problem of the ink spreading. It's kind of an interesting challenge, and a lot also depends on the paper, like how absorbent it is, how thick it is, if it's coated or uncoated. So you might be great at using one paper and then switch papers and then you don't know what to do anymore. So here, at least with the mesh, it can hide any streaks, because basically the larger the area you have to fill in with the marker, the more streaks you're going to get, because you can't work fast enough. That's an interesting color for a zombie, horizon green, but I like it. Okay, I think that's it for the skin for now. Let's do her hair. I'll start from the eyebrows. This is the darkest neutral gray that they have. On camera, this green looks a lot more neon than it is in real life. In real life, it's a little bit more yellowish, slightly less in your face. So that's interesting. Let's see here. The line detail for the hair look kind of superfluous. You can't see the line art with this darker gray. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fill in the hair flat, then I'll add back the details and highlights with a white gel pen. White gel pens are magic. Okay, let's see, how should we proceed? Bangs. I wonder if I can use the colorless blender in this challenge. It's technically not a color. I was talking about paper earlier, and I don't know if I mentioned this actually, but this paper is Copic branded paper. It's the thick paper, so it's a bit like cardstock, but it's not completely smooth. It has a bit of texture to it. It's interesting. I don't know, I'll have to try different papers. I've seen a lot of recommendations for the Express It blending card and read some reviews, and there were some mixed reviews, and then I looked it up on Amazon Japan, and it was the equivalent of $200 for like, no, the number of markers I could buy with that money. I mean, come on. Okay, so that's the hair. Let's see her color. Her necklace can be... No, that will be red, and I'll just shade it. Don't really know how to shade metal. I'll add some highlights with white pencil, and that should do it. All right. I think I'm going to make the pencil green as well. And actually we can layer the markers and add some shading to her face. This under the bangs, in the ears, under the chin, down here, under the arms, a little bit. Okay, now for the red. So her eyes are red as well. Let's make those beads red. And her lips. I haven't drawn dark lips marker yet. And of course her top. Oh, I forgot I wanted to make it cropped. Oh well. And here we'll also use the mesh as a way to hide any streaks. It's also pretty hot here today, so I'm sure that is affecting how fast the ink dries on the paper. I actually kind of like the texture that happens when the color is not completely flat. It's sort of not really blotchy, but slightly mottled, like it has some dimension. I really like that you can layer them, but of course that is the same thing that means that you have to work fast. Let's add another layer of shadow. Maybe you can use the skin color or shading on the shirt a little bit. Okay, now for final touches. Ta-da! So we can bring back some of the bright white that was lost and add some highlights. And I'm actually not going to add highlights to her eyes because they're flat and dead because she's a zombie. I forgot to color in the eraser. There we go. Okay, like this. I like to add a line here as well. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay. All right, so there we have it. My 3 marker challenge. A little goth zombie girl who seems quite happy despite the fact that she's dead. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. This was fun. It's the first time I've done something like this, so this was a lot of fun to do. If you did like the video, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell button, and check out the links in the description below where I link to my website, social media, and Patreon. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!